the best ever. Knock him out with one punch like that. You'd be like, oh man, have you seen this Jake Paul dude coming up? He's for real. Because nothing about watching him fight, to me, screams like he's in over his head. Nothing. He looks like a real boxer.
It won't be much different. I think he done well bringing in the right sparring partners. It shows his intent, his focus, his team, what they're trying to do and getting ready for people that come close and throw hooks, and like Sanchez, someone like a Coley who boxes at distance.
Joe Rogan reacts in disbelief after seeing Jake Paul drop a heavyweight with one punch. He highlights Paul's sharp movement, focusing on the constant footwork and elusive motion inside the ring. Rogan says this isn't fear, but smart strategy, using movement to avoid damage and drain bigger opponents. The leaked sparring clips show Paul circling non-stop, a style suited for facing a dangerous fighter like Anthony Joshua.
Whereas you could spar with him, I guarantee you could spar with him, and then just touch your face, just to let you know, like you would have been knocked out, but I just touched your face. Just gonna touch you a little bit, move around, you can't touch me, I touch you. Here's a feint, and then it's coming at you. And if he's kicking, you're fucked. But even if he's just using his hands, if you're like some streamer, he wouldn't hurt you. But Sean Strickland's a different animal. Sean Strickland has, he's got this fucking man code, and he believes in it. Like, you got to get your ass kicked every now and then. He spars all the time, spars constantly. And if you agree to get in there with him, you're essentially agreeing to let him beat the fuck out of you, because you don't really have a chance. Like, you have no chance. But in Sean's defense, when he lost to Alex Pereira, one of the first things he did was go to Connecticut to Glover Teixeira's gym where Alex trains and train with him. When we was training with Alex Pereira, he was light sparring. So this is fucking light. Find the video of Sean Strickland training with Alex Pereira, because he's smart. Because you can't, that guy's not sneako. You can't just tool off. That guy already knocked you out. Like, Pereira knocked him out in the first round. He hit him with a left hook and then a right hand as he was going down.
Joe Rogan reacts to sparring footage where Jake Paul drops his opponent to one knee. He points out Jake's looping power shots, especially the overhand right, highlighting his size, athleticism, and natural punching power. Rogan notes that Paul still lacks the refined torque and body rotation, so he admits Jake's effectiveness in the ring is undeniable.
I mean, that was a full force shot to the temple. I mean, he's Fucksville right now. So they wipe off his gloves, but you look at him like he's really feeling it right now.
Jake's strength and impact have been building steadily over time. According to his coach, these flashes of power aren't isolated moments. Throughout camp, Jake has consistently dominated sparring sessions, proving that a smaller, faster fighter with real power can challenge much bigger opponents. That idea matters, especially against fighters who underestimate a shorter, more dynamic threat. Sparring footage reinforces the point, showing Jake controlling exchanges, landing clean shots, and maintaining constant aggression that keeps even experienced partners on the defensive.
Get out the wagon, what is you saying? Cause I am not playing it. This isn't back in the day again.
It's been good. Mikey. Better watch out, buddy. Don't charge at me, buddy. I got dynamite.
He's dominated from day one with heavyweights, and I don't mean just random heavyweights. I mean heavyweights that are ranked in the top 25, if not top 15 in the world, and he's dominating them.
Joe Rogan points out that beyond power and technique, Jake Paul's physical transformation has been dramatic. When he began boxing, he weighed around 182 pounds. Today, he's expected to come in between 215 and 220. That added size has brought increased strength and valuable experience. Rogan emphasizes that the mix of power, mass, and time in the ring makes Jake a far tougher opponent than in his early career, with each fight sharpening his ability to adapt to bigger, more skilled fighters.
Fixed, Jake Paul would not survive 45 seconds.
I don't know about that. I think it would take a few rounds.
Really?
But yeah, first of all,
Canelo
Jake is a
came at
lot
him.
bigger. Jake's a lot bigger.
But what weight
So-
would they fight
Well,
at?
I don't think Jake is getting anywhere lower than 205 pounds. He's a huge guy.
Jake Paul's progression hasn't gone unnoticed, and Joe Rogan continues to give him credit that many critics won't. Too often, Paul is dismissed because of his YouTube background. Rogan argues that label clouds a fair assessment of his work in the ring. Without that perception, many of Paul's achievements would be judged on merit alone. His 12-1 professional record, including 7 wins by stoppage, reflects the skill, power, and seriousness he brings to boxing.
This perspective. If Jake Paul wasn't Jake Paul, if he wasn't this YouTube guy, he was just a boxer. And you see a boxer knock out the former UFC welterweight champion, not just the former, but one of the best ever. Knock him out with one punch like that. You'd be like, oh man, have you seen this Jake Paul dude coming up? He's fucking for real. Because nothing about watching him fight, to me, screams like he's in over his head. Nothing. He looks like a real boxer. He looks like a real boxer. He doesn't look like a guy who's attempting boxing. That's the difference. The feints, the foot movement, the way he lands shots. He fights like a boxer. He doesn't fight like a guy who's trying to box in a celebrity boxing match. He fights like a boxer.
No, because
so if he wasn't that guy, I'm saying if he wasn't that big YouTube star, and you just saw him as a boxing contender, you'd be like, that dude's got dynamite in his hands.
Jake Paul's public persona plays a major role in amplifying his profile. He's deliberately cultivated a character that provokes critics and opponents, in part because he believes his work and victories are often undervalued. Despite the skepticism, his record is impressive for someone who entered boxing only a few years ago. A mix of athleticism, strategic thinking, and showmanship has allowed Paul to build a narrative where each win strengthens his claim as a legitimate professional boxer. His confidence, at times bordering on arrogance, makes him polarizing, but it also reflects his belief in his preparation and ability.
With that one punch, or obviously he has a lot of power punches. If you get caught, of course, he's gonna defeat you, but I don't believe he can land those punches. And he lands them on the bigger, slower guys who are sitting right in front of him. Everyone's like, did you see Francis Ngannou, what he did to Francis Ngannou? It's like the guy's feet stuck in mud. He's just sitting there, didn't do anything, and just got fucking nailed with
do you know what? Yeah, you have to admire how deluded Jake Paul is, isn't it? You have to.
If I get hit with that
Shay,
shot,
if the 7 street streak, appreciate you. You have to admire
I believe he's going to hit me with those shots.
Anthony Joshua has acknowledged Jake Paul's commitment to serious preparation. A key part of Jake's training is his deliberate choice of sparring partners. He works with top-tier heavyweights, each bringing a different style to gain a complete understanding of the division. Facing varied approaches forces Jake to adjust his technique and prepares him for the unpredictability of real competition. By exposing himself to multiple styles, he's building not only physical endurance, but also the mental sharpness needed to make split-second decisions in the ring.
Jake, sparring some really, really big dudes in preparation for this fight.
Yeah.
How would that differ from when you fight him on Fight Night on Netflix this Friday, December 19th?
It won't be much different. I think he done well bringing in the right sparring partners. It shows his intent, his focus, his team, what they're trying to do and getting ready for people that come close and throw hooks in like Sanchez, someone like a Coley who boxes at distance, Anderson who's awkward, and maybe other people that we haven't even seen. But I think it'll be good preparation for the real thing on Friday.
Okay.
The upcoming fight between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua has sparked widespread debate among boxing analysts. Speaking on Talk Sport, Spencer Oliver questioned whether the matchup could deliver a shock result, comparing it to the unpredictability of the FA Cup. That comparison captures the tension surrounding the bout, underscoring how in boxing, preparation and strategy can sometimes outweigh reputation and past achievements.